Good morning, Fleetwood. It is Friday, February 3rd, 2023, day 5 in the day 6 cycle. Mrs. Sherman's students at the middle school have been taking a hard look at the health of one of our local ponds. Ben checked in to see what they're up to.
Miss Sherman and her ETC classes are working to make the school pond healthy. The pond in the back of the high school grounds is usually taken for granted. Miss Sherman and her students from the 5th through 8th grade are doing something about that. In mid-January, a program was started to bring the pond to life, either improving its quality or maintaining its health. The class also teamed up with a ranger from Nolde Forest to accomplish their goals.
So we are part of the state park system in Pennsylvania, and so we teach anything that anybody wants to know about with the environment and outdoors. So we do things from going into classrooms in different school districts to bringing students out to Nolde Forest and allowing them to study the area there and have field trips there. But we're really excited about this new phase of coming out here. This is the first time I've actually been in Fleetwood Middle School to assist in the classroom and outside the classroom.
Pond's test results should be ready soon, so keep an eye out for our next update. Reporting for TigerTV News, I'm Benjamin Consix.
Thanks. Now let's head over to Ben for today's sports.
Thank you, Riley. This week was busy in local sports, with 10 students signing their National Letters of Intent this Wednesday, celebrating their commitment to continuing their academic and athletic careers surrounded by their friends and family. Moving on, the boys basketball had their second to last game yesterday. They won 65-45, bringing the record to 20-1. During the game, both the Fleetwood boys basketball team and the Fleetwood cheer team had their senior nights, but more on that coming later. Our girls basketball team sits at 10-9 and has a game tonight at Hamburg Area High School. The seniors' night is Tuesday against Wyomissing. In the wider world of sports, the Eagles beat the San Francisco 49ers 28-7 with Jalen Hurts throwing for 121 yards and Miles Sanders rushing for 2 touchdowns. This takes them to the Super Bowl in Arizona on the 12th. They will be playing the Chiefs, who beat the Bengals in a controversial 23-20 game. Tom Brady officially announced his retirement for the second time, leading most to believe it was due to his poor playoff appearance. The 76ers won 8 of their last 10 games, making them third in the league, just sitting behind the Bucks and the Celtics. And that should just about wrap it up in this busy weekend. Let's send it back over to Riley.
Thanks, Ben. Next up are our weekly segments. First, let's see Ms. Carino for this week's Random Ramblings.
Oh man. Okay. Cats or dogs? Now, most people who know me know that I like animals more than I like most people. But I am the crazy cat lady. There is no doubt. So I will say cats because I have 7 of them, but I do love dogs. There's nothing better than the unconditional love of dogs. However, I am definitely more of a cat. It's only on my own terms that anybody's allowed to be around me.
I do very much like cats and dogs, but I think I'm more of a cat person as well. But next, let's check in with Eli for this week in history.
On January 30th, 1848, James Marshall finds the first gold nugget in Coloma, California, leading to more than 500,000 people rushing to California to find gold. On the 31st of January, 1971, Apollo 14 is launched and piloted by astronauts Alan B. Shepard, Edgar D. Mitchell, and Stuart A. Ross on a manned mission to the moon. On February 1st, 1957, the first working prototype of the Wankel engine runs at the NSU Research. The best-known current production car fitted with the Wankel engine is the Mazda RX-8, a sports car powered by the Wankel engine. On February 2nd, gasoline mixed with tetraethyl lead was sold starting this day and year. The gasoline blend was first introduced to the public by the General Motors Company. On February 3, 1870, the 15th Amendment of the United States Constitution is ratified, which prohibits each government in the United States from denying a citizen the right to vote based on the citizen's race, color, or previous servitude. That's all for this week in history. I'm Elijah Dove, reporting for TigerTV News.
Thanks, Eli. Before we wrap things up, let's check in on the weather with Ian.
Hello, everybody. So, yesterday it was Groundhog's Day. Let's see how Phil predicted this week. So, Phil predicted that we would have 6 more weeks of winter, but the thing is that he's only right 40% of the time within the last 10 years. So let's see if he's right this year. In weather that we have today, it is a very chilly one with a high of 22 and a low of 6. Goodness gracious, that is cold. And we have a bit of a snow flurry coming in, I think. And now, let's see what we got this weekend. We got a high of 29 on Saturday and a low of 23, mostly sunny. And a high of 48 on Sunday and a low of 32 with a bit of clouds there. All right, let's kick it over back to Riley for the wrap-up.
Thanks, Ian. That's all we have for you today. Have a great Friday and have a great February.